This is an ABC 36 News update. I'm Tom Kenny. A Pulaski County man who was arrested earlier this week, accused of killing his own neighbor, may be responsible for at least 2 other murders that happened in that area in the 1980s. ABC 36's Kate Slattery has the story.
Michael Abner was arraigned Thursday in Pulaski County for murdering his neighbor, 79-year-old Jack Rowrink. Rowrink was found stabbed to death at his home earlier this week. Investigators say during questioning, Abner admitted to murdering 2 other people.
That's when he presented them with the facts that got us started on the 2 cases that we have here tonight.
Police say Abner's first victim, Mamie Mercer, was found strangled to death at her home on South Hart Road in October of 1983.
He was interviewed during that initial investigation, and I do believe, from what I can read from this case, that he might have been acquainted with the victim.
Abner was not suspected in her death, and the case has remained open up until this week, when investigators say Abner admitted to strangling her to death.
Certainly, anytime we have an unsolved crime, regardless of what it is, but certainly the magnitude of a murder, very much we are glad to get these 2 cases solved.
According to investigators, Abner also admitted to strangling 88-year-old Mae Frisbee Stringer to death and then setting her home on Ringo Road on fire in early December of 1988.
Her death was ruled a death by fire.
It's unclear at this time how Abner knew Stringer.
We believe that she was strangled to the point where the defendant thought that she was dead, and that's when he then decided to burn the house.
Investigators say Abner's motive in all 3 murders was robbery. They are now looking into whether Abner may be connected to any others.
We are glad to get these 2 cases solved. Certainly we will continue to gather intel, and especially not only here, but maybe other locations he's lived throughout the years.
And investigators say the families of those victims from the 1980s were notified today of the reported admission from Abner. All 3 of those cases remain under investigation. At least 2 people were critically injured tonight in a head-on collision on Kentucky 80 west of London. Fire officials say they were airlifted from the scene. It was one of 10 accidents the fire department worked in Laurel County Thursday alone. 2 of them were deadly. Police say 50-year-old Ernest Hampton was killed in a 2-vehicle accident here on Somerset Road. His car ended up in a ditch. He died at the scene. And police say a short time later, 23-year-old Nathaniel Lucas was killed in a 2-vehicle crash. That was on Highway 490. Investigators say black ice and speed could have been factors in that crash. That is our report. You can always get more online. Our website address is WTVQ.com.